Hello friends, a quick video regarding the layering update. As of now, what kind of the layer we should have, so that we can avoid the critical hit and can have the secure defense, right? So firstly guys, let's start from the layers that we used to do in the past when level were till the K40 only. Now guys, firstly, years back when I put it up the T1 defense video, these were the layer that I put it up when max layer were till the K40. We used to defend with the 300 million troop and with all these small layers only to minimize the damage as much as possible, right? Now afterwards, when the more level released, when the K40 above level released within the game, these are the layer that we used to do for the secure hit, right? We were building the more T1s as bigger buffs and the bigger mask size were present, and these were the layers that we were using to minimize the damage plus to have the secure outcome, right? And when the player starts reaching K45 and starts having T16, then these were the layer that we were doing. It is almost or approximately the same. The difference is what that we start building the T4 as well and even the more heavy quantity, right? So that we can take the hit better and can have the secure defense, right? But now, guys, within the game, even the K45 plus level is present, right? Bigger march size, heaviest buffs. Fortunately, as of now, T17 is not there, but potentially soon will gonna be there. But right now, I feel that we should do the more changes within our layers. Now, these are the layer that I feel that at least that much you should be having within your keep. If you're going against anyone with the T16, K45 above, bigger mark size, bigger buff player, right? The archer layer, you should and must leave the higher tier troop as well, for the secure outcome. Even if in case in the some scenario you're going negative, then so be it, but focus more over, avoiding the critical hit. And again, at least T1 to T4, I will suggest that, you should be having build as heavy as possible, right? So that you can take the better hit. Now, guys, let me give you the reason why, I am suggesting that you should leave the some decent higher tier troops as well, within your keep. Because 10 million, 11 million, 7K buffs, 8K buffs, these are way too high. Even their side buffs are way too high, right? So here I will give you the one example. I will not speak the exact things. I will just give you the very generalized example, right? Because in the games, I will not say the majority is doing it, but definitely I have seen the couple of players, using the same kind of the mask that is extremely, dangerous. Even from the first hit, it can make the hard hit, and definitely the second hit will gonna make the extremely critical hit, right? So if I have to give you the example, suppose this is the ground mark. Usually 10K, 20K, you will see the players are doing the small layer, might be a little bit more, but you will see the some player, what exactly they are doing. Suppose they're using the ground mark. I'm just giving you the generalized example. So they what they're doing, they would be using the almost the mixed kind of the mass, right? Suppose someone is having the 11 million mass size, right? What he can do, 3 or 4 million troops he can use to do the mixing. Rest 7 million or 8 million troops he will use within the one specific mark. Suppose for the ground, for the caps, or for the archers, whatever he is using, right? So these kind of the marches, become extremely critical because it will strip off all of your layers even from the very first hit, right? If in case you using the minimum layers, right? So I'm just giving you the example, right? Suppose these kind of the thing any player is doing, right? I have seen the couple of players who is actually having the march preset, to specifically hit the T1 keep. And if in case you playing with the minimum layer, it's gonna make, you most potentially can lose your keep, right? Even the 2 billion keep you can easily lose as of now. Right, so that's why, guys, I'm asking to all of you to leave some decent quantity of troop within the keep, even the higher tier. Now, apart from the layering, guys, within the latest updates, I hope all of you are aware regarding the these plus 700 mounted troop attack flat buffs that you can get it from over here. Go for it, do not miss it. And apart from it, even from the general. these flexible speciality, you can raise it to the red quality, and I think that you can almost have the double of these flat buffs. I don't know, double is max or more than that, right? But you can have the now decent flat buff from here as well, and even from the assistant as well, right? I'm working on it right now. I'm on the 99 level. I think after the 100 I can raise it to the red quality. So it's almost like game has provided us the almost the two slots for the mounted flat attack. That is definitely gonna be helpful in tackling those heavy buff ground and cap smart. Now as such guys, within the T1 defense, what we need the most is the defense and HP, because when we raise the quantity of these T1 or T4 layers, what we doing, we just simply improving the attack, we improving the per round attack, right? But we not improving the defense and HP. So if we can have the flat defense and HP more, it would be much wonderful. Otherwise, do not neglect even your percentage buff as well. As much as you can improve, go for it. Do not think that after doing the flat refine on your defense general and even over the dragon, things are done. Right now the game is not that easy, right? Do raise your percentage buff as high as possible, specifically for the mounted, and even for the other troop type, go for it, right? And apart from it, they improve the debuff as much as possible. Unfortunately, I only have the 8 subcities, but those of you who have the 9, 10, definitely right now within the game, even the 3k debuff for the archer, is I think the pretty much doable. I have to invest on the attack marches as well. Otherwise, if in case some of you are only on the defense, then I think that things should be doable in terms of maximizing the debuff general, even if in case you don't have the much higher subsidies. So, yep, guys, I think this is it for this particular video. And thank you, guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye for now.